Privyet, Strasvoyce. This is another video in which I want to express my love to the beautiful, very beautiful country of Russia. And in this particular video I want to explain that Russians, unlike Europeans for example, they have a much longer memory of their history, and they do not forget easily their history. In this specific video I explain about the Second World War, the war which lasted from 1940 until 1945 and which was started by Nazi Germany. Russia at that time, it did not want to participate in this war, it wanted to remain neutral. However, unfortunately, Hitler from Nazi Germany decided that in addition to fighting England, France, America and other countries, he also wanted to invade Russia, for example, to get access to important oil, and that proved to be the main mistake that Hitler made during the Second World War. I was born in Europe, and in my whole life I have always been super grateful, and I will be thankful until the day that I die for the Americans and for the Canadians and for many other Western countries which came to help and liberate Europe in 1944, 1945, and who lost so many lives in order to help us save our liberty. However, what I want to say in this video, what many people in Europe do not really realize is that if you look at all the people who died in the Second World War, there was like 45, 46 million. Which is the country which lost most lives? Which country sacrificed most people who died? It is not France, it's not England, it's not America, it is Russia. More than 50% of the people who died, like 26, 27 million people who died during the Second World War, were Russians. And it was the Russians who had such a super important role in the liberation, yes, I say the word liberation, of Europe, because Hitler made a strategic mistake. He went to many important cities in Russia, but especially Stalingrad, Moscow and Leningrad, and he tried everything to conquer those cities, to destroy those cities. He surrounded these cities. For example, St. Petersburg, where I have lived, St. Petersburg for 2.5 years, it was fully surrounded. There was no access to food. It was super cold. People were dying on the street and were keep lying on the street. However, Russians, as opposed to many other countries in Europe, for example, like my country, the Netherlands was invaded on May 5, 1940, and already in 5 days' time we gave up. The Russians never give up. They fight until the last man. They fight and they struggle until they die. So the Germans were not able to conquer Russia, and that created the start of the end of the war, because now Hitler was fighting on two fronts, and in the end the Russians were moving from the east to the west, and the Americans and the Canadians were moving the other side. So that is the end of the war. Key point of this video: the Russians did not forget their Nazi occupation. They have vivid memories of their, told to them by their fathers, their forefathers, generations before. Russians have a long memory. Please, this is the end of the video. If you like this video, please subscribe to this video, because I want to explain much more about this beautiful country of Russia. Thank you for watching.